Hey, this is Mylan the Maintenance Man. Today we're going to be looking at a toilet flapper replacement. You might be thinking, well, how do I know that I need to replace my toilet flapper? Well, if this sounds familiar or if you're having some issues with flushing your toilet, you probably need to replace your toilet flapper. The only part you'll need for this is the toilet flapper, so here's what one looks like. First, I like to go ahead and shut off the water supply. Usually it's either on the floor or on the wall behind the toilet. Next, go ahead and remove the lid to the back of the toilet. Then I think it's easiest to flush the toilet just so you don't have to keep working in the water. Once all the water is out, you can reach down here, and on each side of the flapper is a little hook that you can pop off. Some toilet flappers are rubber, and it's just like a circle that you kind of peel off the side. This one's plastic, so you just put your finger on the bottom and pop it straight up on both sides. Once that's unhooked, the flapper's free at the bottom. Then you just have to undo the little clip on the chain. Now you can take the whole flapper out. To replace the flapper, you basically just do the opposite of that process. Set the flapper in there. In this case, I guess I like to put the ears on first, so we'll go ahead and snap those down. Then we'll take the chain. It's good to take note of which of these holes the chain was in before, because that's going to kind of affect how far the flapper lifts up to flush your toilet. Then we can go ahead and turn the water back on and let it fill up. Now that the tank is full, the float has shut off the fill valve, and as you can hear, there's no longer the trickle of water escaping through the leaking flapper. So, successful replacement. We can go ahead and do a couple test flushes just to make sure that the flapper doesn't settle in a weird spot and continue the leak. But then we're good to go ahead and put the lid back on and toilet's back in service.